Welcome to the narrowboat that James built. Hope you're very well. Thanks for joining me. Exactly 2 months ago today, this boat, Project 58, arrived here at P&S Marine on this lorry. But this boat hasn't been lived on fully for quite some time and hasn't been used as a boat in a very, very long time. And as a result of which needs quite a lot of love and attention. On the inside, it needs to be cleaned and gutted, but round the back where the Vitas 42 had been submerged in rainwater and battery acid, that needs a lot of work. So that's why I'm here at P&S Marine to get this work done. And after grinding back the base plate and the sides of the boat, it was time to turn my attention to the engine bay. The engine needed to come out and the engine bay needed to be stripped back, cleaned, and all the surfaces prepared for the engine to go back in. And with that done, my time here at P&S Marine has come to an end. Time to move on. There's a couple of things I need to do. I'm not going to get a chance to do it on this for this particular cruise, but I need to lag the exhaust properly, which hasn't been done. But I said that can wait, but the thing that can't wait, which I need to kind of get done now, is I need to pin up those two cables there. So that's the throttle and the gear linkage. Just need to get them so they're not resting on the silencer. From the looks of it, I think I'm going to be the fourth boat. So there's one, then the blue one, then the Y-beam, and then me. Marlon's going to get here around midday. Still got quite a lot of stuff to sort out. Next thing though, coffee. We've got to put the weed hatch in, but I'm also trying to put a front fender on. So I'm just trying to scramble around and get myself the right bits and pieces I need. And I think I'm going to use that one. Right, front fender's on. It's kind of the best fit I could get. Not particularly keen about that, but I'll sort that out when I get to the home mooring. Right, first boat's in. Two more, then me, I reckon. It is now 11:15 and the weed hatch is back in. And I've also raised them off the non-lagged exhaust, so I'm going to have to lag that, but I'm not going to be able to do that today, so it's going to be a touch warmer than usual. Right, this engine, as you know, has not been used in a very, very long time. Ralph's just doing some checking at the moment because we can hear a few kind of noises happening, sometimes temporary noises, or periodic sounds. So we're just kind of having a little play with it at the moment, but it might just need a long run and a big clear out. Right, now there's only two boats. So the Y-beam's going in, and then it's my turn. Now for the ceremonial part of the proceedings. This has been given to me by young Carol, so thank you so much, Carol. Bottle of Prosecco, and this is it. One boat to go, and then it's my turn. Oh, shit. There we go. God bless this boat and all who sail in her. Right, tiller extension. I just had to grease it down the bottom there because it's making a bit of a racket, because obviously I haven't been used in a while. That's all right. I have a turned headed fox as the tiller pin. I've got loads on Sloe Patrol, but that's quite a nice one, that. Although a bit of one to hurt yourself on, the kids are going to smack their heads on that all the time. And that's quite long, but oh, this is going to be great. Can't wait for this. Oh, need to clean the roof. Just taking off these solar panel brackets so they don't foul the centre line. I've got to get the centre line on here before I get craned in. And by the looks of things, I'm next. Let's get the hell out of here. Well, that's it. My neighbour has gone. I'm next. Right, roof's clear. Centre line's on. Bow line's on. I've got no stern line, need to put that. Here we go, we're about to get craned. I've just asked Jack if he can weigh the boat again. I'm pretty sure it weighed 18 tonnes. They wrote it in chalk on the side, but I blacked over it, so I can't remember what it said. So he's going to weigh it again. I'm going to be plonked in just there. Marlon's on his way. We've got nice weather, but we've also got a massive cruise to do. I've got to get to Berkhamsted really by tonight, which is 24 locks, so it's pretty big. Marlon wants to learn how to do locks because he's now bought himself a boat, so I think he's going to gain some experience today. But really just want to get as far as I can, maybe up to Winkwell, and then do the rest tomorrow morning. The reason I've got a bit of a time frame is because I've got to pick the girls up tomorrow from school. Here he is. Oh, look at that, man. That's a good setup. Well, that's it. Marlon's here. My neighbours have all been craned in. Now it is the time for Project 58 to be put in the drink. Listing badly and the swim's out of the water. Obviously all the weight is port.
That stove that was on the port side
Well, everything's port at the moment, mate, but blimey, the prop's only just in the water. No, the top of the rudder's meant to be sticking out the water. Maybe not quite as much as that. That step is meant to be in the water, and the whole of the swim is meant to be in the water. But it feels nice to be floating. Right. So what I need to do is move as much stuff as I can stern to put the weight down there, and put some on starboard side. So things like that, all the heavy stuff. Marlin's on now, that might help. Okay, that's a bit better. I've sorted out the trimming, so it looks like it's the same now, maybe a little bit lower on. Mate, stand on starboard, will you? Jesus. Okay, no, that's enough. Blimey, how much do you weigh? Right. So, okay, we'll stand a little bit further in then. A little bit further in. Just off centre. That's it. Right, so off camera, I'll ask Marlon politely how much he weighs, and that'll be my trimming. And then all I've got to do is put weight at the back to get the chime down about another inch, really. So obviously there's loads more weight to go in the boat, that'll be fine. But it means I cannot fill the water tank up, because if I did, then I'm going to have a load of weight at the front, and that's going to bring that even further out. Okay, so basically Marlin's got to stand by the tiller. It looks a lot emptier here now all of a sudden. 4 boats out, no doubt 4 boats in. Here we go. We are ready to set sail to Berkhamsted. I think it's about midday, so we are looking okay. Right, stern line in. Cheers, Jack. See you tomorrow, mate. Right, we're off. Making our way through the basin here, past the more boats, and then it's a sharp right, and then there's a lock ahead of us. Wow, this is cool. Nice and quiet. This boat feels really long, very slow. Hey, can you go up ahead and see if there's anything coming? Cheers. We clear? manoeuvre. Get out of here and then reverse. Right, I'm just navigating my way past these double-breasted Y-beams, straight onto this lock landing here. There's a boat coming down, so I just have to wait my turn. Right, here we are at Cassia Bridge Lock, number 78, the first lock. And that rather charming house is available through auction tomorrow from Savills. I was just saying to Marlon, this really just going up here through Cassia, it feels so different to Sloe Patrol, this boat. I mean, it's so obviously well, the main things are it's really quiet, but it's the vibrations, I think, is the other thing with Sloe Patrol. Just everything shakes, whereas this just feels like really kind of just comfortable and I don't know, like luxurious. She lies in the water so nicely, and obviously she needs a lot of weight being put into her, but this really is lovely. Right, that's it for part one. See you tomorrow for part two. Bye bye.